Welcome back to the community table. I'm Chef Tim.
And I'm Dietitian Kayla, and today we are highlighting Chinese cuisine. We have a couple nutritious and delicious recipes for y'all.
Yeah, we've got a egg flour soup and a stir fry that we're going to highlight today.
Yay! But before we go ahead and get started, we would love for you guys to like and subscribe and check out all our other videos that we have on our channel. So let's go ahead and get started.
With the egg drop soup, we're going to first start by preparing the broth. We'll bring our chicken broth to a gentle boil. To that, we'll add the ginger, garlic, salt, white pepper, and a little bit of soy sauce. Once that comes up to a simmer, we'll add the cornstarch mixed with cold water, also called a slurry. We'll mix this in and then bring back to a boil, and this will help thicken the soup. Finally, we'll make egg ribbons. We'll do this by beating the eggs, just like making scrambled eggs. Slowly drizzle the eggs into the broth in a thin stream and then gently in one direction to create the ribbons. Finally, finish with sesame oil and scallions.
For our very first recipe today, let's talk a little bit about the egg drop soup. So Chef Tim, I know this is one of your favorites that you guys make at home with your own personal family. So tell us a little bit about some of the tips and tricks that we're thinking about.
So, it's got this really great ginger flavor, the garlic in there also, kind of like a really comforting food, the chicken broth also, and really kind of surprisingly easy to make. It doesn't take a lot of ingredients. You just mix in the cornstarch at the end, it helps thicken it. Add the eggs at the very end, and it kind of all comes together.
It does come together, and I have to say the flavors are absolutely delicious, especially with the ginger, and also very nutritious. So decently high in protein from the eggs, and you can also get creative by adding in other things as well. I was actually thinking about using some of the Chinese greens that we'd be kind of used in our stir fry recipe, or you can add in more shrimp or chicken. I think really mushrooms would be absolutely
kind of make
delicious.
it your own, whatever veggies you like. Yeah. Add those in.
I think so. So hopefully you guys enjoy this at home.
The first step in the stir fry is we're going to start by prepping our protein. We could use sliced beef, chicken, shrimp, tofu, or a combination of all of them. With our protein, we're going to mix that with a little bit of cornstarch. This is just going to help create a little bit of tenderness on the meat. Next, we'll heat up our wok, add a small amount of oil, and then stir fry the meat. After the meat is fully cooked, we'll remove and set aside. Next, we'll add our ginger and our garlic to the wok and stir fry for about 30 seconds. Then we'll add our vegetables. We want to add the harder vegetables first, such as carrots or bell peppers. These will take just a bit longer to cook. And then finally, we'll add our greens and mushrooms. Just want to cook these for a few minutes until they're tender. Then return the protein to the pan, add the soy sauce, oyster sauce, and sesame oil, toss all together, and serve.
Okay, so our next recipe here, the stir fry, I have to say was really the highlight this month.
Yeah, I mean, it's super versatile. I think you can see in class that we did it with so many different proteins, tofu and pork and beef and shrimp. So many.
I guess pork belly is pork, right? There's so many different options here, you guys. What I also love about it is that we used a variety of different vegetables, from Chinese greens, Chinese broccoli, a ton of different mushrooms, bell peppers, green onions. But this is a really great recipe that you guys can make at home with whatever vegetables you have on hand, or whatever protein you have on hand too.
Yeah, and it could be a combination of fresh, frozen, canned. I mean, it doesn't have to all be fresh.
Yeah.
So lots of different options that you could do.
I think so too. So we're excited for you guys to also try this recipe at home. For those of you guys who are really trying to watch our sodium intake and we're trying to think about different options and, thinking about soy sauce, for example, you can definitely use a lower sodium option. I think coconut aminos can also work here, or just dilute it down or use half of the amount, which really a little bit goes a long way here.
Good tips.
Yeah. All right. So all of our peppers that we use today, from the Thai peppers, also the bell peppers, are great sources of vitamin C. I also love the spiciness of Thai peppers.
Absolutely.
Like a little bit goes a long way, but also just like the sensory experience that you get from that.
Yeah, lots of great nuance of smells and taste with the peppers. I really enjoy there's almost like a floral taste that I get with these Thai chilies.
Yeah.
They're really amazing.
You know, I have to say, we don't only just kind of go with the taste and the flavors of our meals, but also just that excitement that some of the chili peppers do kind of provide. Hot spicy peppers can also increase our metabolism slightly, not very much. But then when we are just thinking about the overall like health benefits, having that spice, using less salt because our food is spicy, can really be helpful. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully you enjoyed our recipes as much as we did making up.
All right. Well, happy holidays, everybody.
All right, bye, y'all.